Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praise, all the honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakak. And of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere Akim that are prophesying the downfall of America, which is Babylon the Great, and preaching this word in all truth and sincerity. So this is another lesson, all right? It was inspired. I was looking at a commercial, watching a commercial, and it was a Bass Pro Shops commercial. And there's a young boy, and he's fishing. So he goes to cast his line. And you know how they're going to make it, like, oh, to promote Bass Pro, they're going to have this young boy cast a line and catch a fucking badass fish. Now, I'm not saying there ain't no skilled young men out there that know how to fish. But, to me, it comes off as bullshit, all right? Because now, in this present world, all right, you got AI, all right, which stands for artificial intelligence. All right, and I've seen, videos of, before they used to have apps and things where you could just, use a celebrity's face over your face, and it would seem as though it was the celebrity actually there. Okay, or they could just take a picture of your face and it wouldn't be as high quality back then, maybe like 2-3 years ago, where people were getting scammed thinking that it was their family member asking for help, asking for money. Okay, because they just took your voice and took a picture of your face and used AI to mimic you. All right, there was a movie called Mimic about an extraterrestrial life force that would come down and mimic being a human, all right? But nevertheless, okay, now in today's age, 2025, okay, they could just generate, actual people, actual figures, okay, that you would have thought is a completely real person just based off of AI. Okay, so this is 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit. So you can't believe everybody, man. All right, you can't believe, okay, that, somebody's a man of the Lord, that somebody's sincere, just based off their word, just based off their image. All right, it takes more than that. It says, but try the spirits, okay? That's why we don't just believe every Israelite, okay? We don't just believe everybody that says, oh, the name's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, because there was people, even in the scriptures, that used the name of the Lord and were rejected, got fucked up. Okay? And then there's countless men, that we've seen, all right, came into the truth, called upon the name of the Lord, feigned themselves great men, and turned out to be demons, man. In the spirit, able to break down scriptures, all right? You would have thought this guy was Moses himself. But he turned out to be a damn demon, okay? Turned out to be a fucking monster. So we can't believe every spirit, but we gotta try the spirits, okay? We have to examine these men, examine each other, okay, daily. Because one day you could be in this truth, the next moment you could be out the truth. All right? So we can't believe everything that we see, everything that we hear. All right? Every person we hear, every person we see. Just because they have on a garment. Okay? Because most you Israelites out there, especially you Israelites that know the truth, are not right, okay, and are not sincere, because hey, nobody's perfect, But you got men out there that are just not fucking right, man. Okay? They are just not right. And they don't want to get right. That's the point. They are not sincere. Okay? It says, but try the spirits, whether they are of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. You even have that AI prophet, okay? Which is he was a Jake, all right? Or a generated Jake, looked like a Judite. But it was AI, it wasn't a real person. Okay, they're gonna use this AI to deceive many. To deceive, okay, many of you people, man, to believe what? That the Israelites, that the real brothers, all right, are you know, weirdos, pedophiles, okay, thugs, criminals. They're gonna use that AI to fuck with everybody, man. You know, and also to deceive. Okay, they're gonna use it to demonize the elect. All right, which is the 1/3. Okay. So hey, man, don't believe everything that you see. This is just a quick one. All right. Esau, the so-called white man, is the devil, according to the scriptures. This is part of his witchcraft, his sorcery. That AI, man. Be not deceived. So with that, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Harakak. And of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Till next time, Shalom.